guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to curl your hair without any heat. I'm just using a headband, which is genius. I don't know where I learned this from, but whoever came up with this idea is some descendant of Einstein, because they're amazing. And they probably saved me about 4 inches of heat damage, so go them! Woo! To start off, you want a headband. I like using a thicker one just because it's a little bit easier, but you can use something like so. But I haven't tried it with the little baby ones like this. And that's pretty much the goal. So I'm just going to be basically taking the headband and sticking it over like a cute little boho chic outfit, but, you know, kind of thick. I look like I'm going to run a marathon. Anyways, what I'm going to do is try to keep the volume a little low and close to your head. This hairstyle gives you volume anyways, so you don't need to look like a mushroom head. So I'm going to start off with the side that has less hair on it, because I do have a side part. This side I'm going to curl a little bit looser than this side because this side has more hair, which means less curl holds. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. So, I think it just loosens up my hair a little bit so the curls aren't so tight, which I actually don't know what it looks like on a, you know, I wake up, I put this in my hair, or go to school like this, and then come back home and take it out. I mean, that definitely would be really, really cool if you guys could kind of put this as an everyday or a cool, everyday formal, I guess-ish updo. Definitely not with this kind of bulky headband, but you get my point. And then take it out at night and you have gorgeous, voluminous curls anyways. So, yeah. But I'm going to be using this one just because it's a little bit more comfy, honestly, but it is still stretchy. Honestly, I couldn't tell you where I got this because it came with a 1970s dance costume that my older sister got about 1 billion years ago. So with this side, I'm going to start with a thicker piece. So grabbing an inch section, I'm going to basically take that and bring that away from your face. These curls will go away from your face. I don't know how to do them the opposite way unless you start in the back. But I like my curls away from my face anyways. So anyways, I'm going to take this and tuck it underneath and leave the excess or the tail of it. And then I'm going to take the tail and then add another inch section or more. And I'm flipping that over and repeating the same process. And I'm going to do that only a couple of times on this side because there's only so much hair to work with until I get to the back. You want to stop about halfway. As you can see, that's what I did. Sorry, I'll try to speak up. And now I'm just going to take the excess of this and keep on wrapping without adding any sections. To the next side. I'm going to be taking my bangs. You can include your bangs, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to be using smaller sections because I want this side a little bit more curly. As I explained, more hair means less curl holdage. So I'm going to be repeating on the other side. Again, when I think of this, I think of grab, twist, pull through. Grab, twist, pull through. And when it comes to this part, it's the hardest part because you're at the back, and where we wrapped the other side of the hair, we're going to wrap in between the spaces where there's no hair. That kind of makes sense. This part is the worst part too. So I'm just making kind of a little hole and wrapping this around. Sorry. And there you go. If you want to pin up your bangs, mine don't really matter, so I'm just going to tuck them in. I don't really care if they're straight or curly. So that's about it. It can be a really cute updo, but I actually think I look like a Southern maid. So just gonna either sleep in this or chill out in my house. So, see you back in a few minutes. If you do decide to sleep in this, then it's going to kind of ride up anyways and give you a volume. That's why I say this hairstyle does give you volume. I really don't know how it looks, you know, during the regular everyday kind of not sleeping in it. I don't know what it looks like. So this is an experiment for both of us. But when I end up sleeping, it looks something kind of like this. If any of that made sense. My hair's been in for a little less than 45 minutes. I want to say either 30 or 45, around that area, I guess. But this is basically how I remove it. I just take the top off and kind of shake it out. It doesn't hurt the curls. Sometimes it'll get tangled up a little bit. But I guess it did curl a little bit. Yeah, definitely did curl. You can see that. Definite knit. Definite knit. But you can see that it does add volume. They are very voluminous curls. They're not just, you know, kind of flat. So, yeah. This is kind of how I curl my hair without heat. I like doing this, curling my hair if I'm going to with heat. I'll usually curl it in a style similar to this. And then I'll put this in at nighttime. Sorry. I don't know how to edit things out, so I just stop them, and if they're not perfect, I have to redo them, which I obviously can't redo the release of my hair, so sorry that I totally coughed in front of you. Sorry. But this is what my hair looks like. The only reason why it's kind of kinky up here is because I did pin curls the other day, and I used too many pins for my pin curls. You can kind of see they're evenly curled right now. Yeah, I'd say so. But this is definitely an everyday curly hair tutorial. This is what it looks like when I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I'll put it back in midday, but most of the time this is what it looks like. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll definitely be experimenting with different headbands, like so, and getting back to you guys with different curling techniques, because I know that there's tons out there. This is just the most immaculate one that I've seen. So, hope you guys enjoy. Bye. This is the final result that I got, so I'm going to do a full overview. You guys can see that there's a lot of volume to this. Why is it less curly on this side than it is on this side? I'm not getting it. Thank goodness for twisty chairs.